Memphis is ready to show you what he's been working on. He is a very good boy. I totally think he seems just like, oh, Weimaraner and Lab mix. Like he's the perfect mix of both. He is still young, right? He's still mischievous. So we want to set boundaries for him and give him rules. We're not going to give him a free-for-all and trust all his life choices. But we do want to guide him along the way and help him. So he has been doing really good. He's very smart. He enjoys the training. Some things we want to think about is to make sure that we're exercising Memphis. He's mentally getting stimulated and physically. So letting him eat out of the toys, so a Kong wobbler or Snoop, so that during meal times he's using his nose to focus and to be doing something good, right? Instead of rummaging through your personal items and taking them outside or tearing them up. So we want to be using toys that will use his brain and body. We want to exercise him. We want to be running him through his training drills, just so that we're helping his mind stay in a really good place. Then he will also be tired, as he's like throwing a toy around at my feet. Right, so if he's tired, we're going to enjoy him just a little bit more. If you have other dogs in the neighborhood or a really good doggy daycare next to you or close by, that would be a great option for Memphis. Once he is neutered though. So when he gets neutered, then he could go to doggy daycare maybe once a week to go play with other dogs and burn off some energy. So I know a big issue with Memphis was chewing up things, taking things outside. So right now I'm in my kids' playroom. Okay, so they're outside of the camera screen. There are lots of toys everywhere. So when we came in here to practice today, because he's never worked in this room, I brought a couple toys just for him. So I know he likes soft things, so I brought him this little squirrel. It's already been de-stuffed by another dog. This is a root that he can chew on, and then he has a bit of bone down there that he's rolling around with. So there's lots of kid toys in here, so stuffed animals, lots of little characters my boys like to play with. And he's been sniffing them out, and if he picks something up, I'll ask him to drop it. I'll go put it back where it goes, and I tell him leave it. And then I don't stop there. I go back to the toys I brought in for him, and I show him what I would like him to play with. So having little toy baskets set up so that when he gets into something you do not like, you can redirect him to the toy basket, to the items he should have. So we want to help set him up for success. So, here, mess, you can. Memphis, ready? Good boy. No, he's like, oh, I'll take that instead. So I want to give him options. I want to give him good choices. Another thing is he's still really young, so use your kennel. I would not just leave him out all day. If you guys are busy or you're tired or you just need a break. Okay, so he just pulled out. He keeps going for this little dog. Memphis, good boy, leave it. Here, have this. Redirect. I'm gonna put this little guy over here. Good. And give him what he should have. So I'm gonna ask him to drop it and then leave it. If it was something that was too hard, or that fuzzy animal and this fuzzy animal look a lot alike. So trying to make a point to maybe get items that do not look exactly the same. Or maybe I put those things up. If they're very valuable or special to me, I make sure I do not put them in my doggy's pathway. So going back to what I was saying before is use your crate during the day. And I would, even if you're at home doing whatever, give him some downtime. Memphis, leave it. Leave it, thank you. Good boy. Give him downtime during the day so that he can rest, he can come down. It also kind of gives you a break, right, from our wild boy here. But dogs sleep a lot, and sometimes when they're living in households where there's a lot going on, they don't actually take the downtime they should be taking. So use that so that you don't feel like you're constantly having to monitor his behavior. Memphis, come. Good boy. Very nice. So I'm going to go over some of the basics that we've been working on, and I'll do several of those in shorter videos, but just to warm us up, I'm going to start with watch me. And so all our behaviors have a hand cue and a verbal cue. Okay, so we start with watch me, and it's fist to chin. Good boy. So I'm going to say, Memphis, watch me. Good boy. Good boy. That's very nice. So the watch me is eye contact, okay? If he's looking at me, he's thinking about me. So as he gets distracted, Memphis, leave it. Memphis, come. Memphis, leave it. Come. Good boy, sit. Thank you. Good boy. So the watch me teaches him eye contact on command. Memphis, leave it. Seriously, there's like 100 toys off screen. I should actually show you a picture so you'd understand. Sit. It's basically just the child's playroom. Watch me. Good boy. So now I can say good boy, and I can use that whenever I want, right? I can use my praise words whenever I want. But if we're working on something new, or maybe something a little bit harder, or in a different environment, so as practicing in this room, it is working in a different environment. I've never brought him in here before. So there's a lot of new, just new things in our environment. So if I was gonna help him really understand that he did the behavior I was looking for, I can mark it and say yes, and then treat. So he knows the watch me pretty well, but if I was trying to help him really hone in on what I was saying, I can mark it with a yes. So I'm just gonna give you an example of that. So watch me. Yes, that was a beautiful watch me. So kind of have the treat hidden over here behind my back. I also have a treat pouch, which is very handy, so I can dip in and out of it. Memphis, leave it. Leave it. Oh, and there's a toy hanging from the ceiling too. They're everywhere. So we got watch me. So good. So I've been using this for sit. So palm up. Memphis, come. Sit. Yes, good boy. So it almost looked like he was going to go into a down, just because we worked on down a lot as well. Memphis, sit. Good boy. Down. Yes. He kind of got me with his paws a little bit. So one thing you could work on is, as you're training him, if he was maybe like overly excited, don't give him feedback on that time. And if he goes down nicely, you could treat him for that. You can always pick and choose which behaviors are like a down versus a slow down maybe doesn't get a treat. But a down that he does quickly, but not scratching me, that maybe will get a really good treat. So you can pick and choose which behaviors should actually get a food reward. Memphis, watch me. Good boy, good. I can always touch him, right? You can do praise with petting, praise with talk. Rewards can be access to things he normally wouldn't get access to. So if he had a special toy, you could bring out that toy to play with him. Memphis, watch me. Sit. Down. Good boy, watch me.